This episode is powered by British Gas, with Peak Save helping you get more out of Sundays.
With Peak Save, electricity is half price every Sunday from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Perfect for putting the kettle on, watching the football and running big energy appliance like your washing machine or dishwasher while you relax.
Same Sunday routine, same plans. You are just making the most of half price electricity for the things that use the most energy.
And with 5 hours of cheaper electricity every Sunday, the savings start to add up.
Plus, British Gas now have a new exclusive BWSL fixed tariff for fans, players, or anyone who's part of a club, guaranteed to be cheaper than the January price cap.
So Peak Save looks after your Sundays and the BWSL tariff looks after the rest of the year. British Gas backing the BWSL on the pitch and supporting fans off it as well.
Search British Gas Peak Save to find out more.
Terms and eligibility apply. Peak Save requires a smart meter and normal standing charges apply. Welcome to Daily Brightness, our Q&A episode. We haven't done one of these for a while because we've had a couple of special guests, which, like Millie touched on in our previous episode, there will be more to come, but we thought we'd break it up this week and dive into a Q&A. So let's get straight into it. The first one is from Lottie, and she said, what's your favourite meal to have in your off-season? I think you'd have to say something like unhealthy because you don't always have it during the season.
Yeah, but I'm not going to sit here and lie and say I don't have cheat days because I do.
No, of course not. And to be honest, actually, I actually genuinely think I'm more healthy. Like I like
healthy in the off season
because it's in the summer. Yeah. So it's more like salad season and stuff like that. And you want like fruit in the sun.
Yes.
So, yeah, I
do
don't
you know what
I'd
say?
Question.
Just a good barbecue. Like I love barbecue food.
That's a
like
shout.
I love a lot of meat. Like I just want meat.
Last summer I did so many barbecues, honestly.
Yeah. And I don't even think that's like, I'd have that in season. But
no,
it's
not
Not
unhealthy.
really,
it's how you
it's not
do
really
it
possible, but in the summer, yeah, give me a big fat juicy
barbecue. Come to mind for barbecue this summer, please.
Right, would you rather, I've missed these, bestie. Would you rather be chased by a lion or a bear?
God.
Chance of survival, 2%.
I reckon a lion would be quicker.
I'm going to say a bear because if it's a big bear, I don't think they climb trees that high and I'd just be whipping up there like Tarzan.
I don't think they'll run as fast, but I don't know. I've never actually seen a bear run. I don't know.
I did see a video earlier though on Instagram of a bear and this lady were like, it was scratching its neck against the side of their like house. I think they're obviously like, I don't know where it were. And then it stood up and when it was like on all fours, it didn't look that big. And Bessie, this bear stood up and she went, holy shit.
Yeah, but I see stuff like this, yeah, and I'm like, I don't know what's real and what's not anymore with bloody AI.
I think bears are pretty big, but I'd back myself against a bear, not a lion. I'm
picking a bear over a lion.
Yeah, bear. Let's go for a bear. I mean, probably still getting slashed to pieces.
I know. I think it's like the best of a bad bunch, really, isn't it? Lesser of two evils on that one. But
cheers for that, Hannah. We're not going to survive either.
Next one. When it's a packed stadium, can you actually hear the manager shouting?
Nope.
Didn't think so.
Nope. Moving on. Do you believe in love at first sight?
No.
Bestie, expand.
Like, how? Right? How could you, like, if you just look at someone and go, oh, yeah, that is the love of my life. How do you know? You don't know anything about them.
Do you know what's really sad is I thought you were my best friend when I looked at you and you didn't even say that about me.
Yeah, but that's different. I'm talking about like being in love with somebody.
I'm joking.
How can you quantify the amount of love that you're going to have for a person just
I don't
by
believe
going,
in love at first sight.
You're a bit of all right. I'm going to fall in love with you.
I think it's a load of crap. I honestly don't believe it because I just think to be able to truly love someone, you've got to know them inside and out. You've got to know the deepest, darkest secrets.
I've got a question for you. A spin-off. Love is Blind, yeah? What do you think about it? Like, what do you think? Like,
listen, I do think it forces people to get to know people and develop an emotional connection, but I still think you need to be paired to someone that is your type because if you're not sexually attracted to someone, it's game over, mate.
You know, when you're watching it, do you not think like, oh, I don't think they're going to like each other? Like, it's
I
bad.
do. I do because also people have types. That's a fact. Like, you have a type. I don't know. Okay, spin off on this then. Do you agree with people that say, oh, I'm all about personalities? Come on. You've got to look at someone and be like, oh, they're a bit
I 100% agree with you. Like, I think you have to be attracted to someone. However, what I would say about Love is Blind is obviously they're on there for a reason. They've gone for their usual type all the time and it's not worked.
Yeah.
So it's like, try something different. But I just find it like, how could you talk to a wall and fall in love? It baffles me.
I don't know. I think
Maybe you could. Like, I guess it's one of those things that you don't knock it until you try it. But
all right, which couples that have come off of Love Blind have lasted?
yeah, I don't know.
If anyone's got the statistics, please
But I
let
think
me
that's
know.
equally because, like, what you're doing getting married after like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Weird. Anyway, we could go on about these TV shows for ages.
But yeah, anyway, Love at First Sight. Me. No.
Right, next question from Megs. What is the thing you're looking forward to most this year?
Spending some goddamn time with my best friend in off season.
Yeah, boy.
Honestly, I'm looking forward to some sleepovers and actually just like just doing non-football-y things.
I think like having a proper off season for you because obviously last year.
I ain't had one. I've not been on holiday in 3 years. Please.
No, like last year you spent a lot of time like rehabbing. You were injured. It was obviously your first year out of England set up. Like I think this is your first proper like.
It's too much. I'm looking forward
off-season.
to a Millie summer.
Nice.
That's what I'm looking forward to. What about you?
Hot girl summer.
Hot girl summer, baby.
God, it's only just bloody started. I don't know. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I think
You
just-
getting your extension finished. I can't wait to see these transformation pictures.
Yeah, true. That's something that I am looking forward to. Let's go with a short-term one. That.
Ava, if you lived together, what would be the first thing you'd do? We'd probably push our beds together and just mess around.
Probably buy a mute button for you.
Yeah. No.
No.
Excuse me.
I'm joking.
We'd probably be
I
doing like a
think-
TikTok dance or playing. What was that thing we used to play? Just Dance.
Yeah, probably just do something stupid or have a beer.
Oh, we'd definitely be having good food and a
Might
beer.
have a little Guinness and a pie and a chips.
Yeah.
I don't know,
love to
actually,
live
I've not really
together.
thought about that. But yeah, it'd probably be something that like most people would think we wouldn't do. Something stupid.
All right, I'm
What-
flipping it to the fans. If me and Rach lived together, list 5 things you think we'd do straight away in the first day. Get back to us.
Right. Next question. If you were in the supermarket together and you got split up, which aisle would you look for them first? Sweets for you. You'd be in the sweets aisle.
For you, I'll probably go cleaning aisle.
Yeah,
Cleaning
probably.
products. Yeah. Or we don't actually do that. We just go, Rach, bestie.
You know, when I was younger, yeah, I lost my dad in Asda. I couldn't find him and I was like panicking because I was at that age where you were like young that if you can't find
Yeah.
them, you're in a panic. And he used to sneeze so loud, my dad, like really loud. And I found him because he sneezed in Asda. I was like, there he is, I heard him. And I was telling him, I was like, I've lost my dad.
Oh, that's such a good memory to have. And a little secret. This isn't embarrassing, Mum. When we were kids, me and my sisters, Mum used to drag us every Monday night. We used to have to go to Morrison and freaking hate it. Hold on to the trolley. And we used to then come up with this game that we'd it's the only way I'd go. I used to make a pick me up. We're always toilet aisle, and we'd sit there and we'd pretend to be stuff that you'd buy off at shelf. I'd be like, "Pick me, Mum, pick me, buy me, buy me." And she'd come over and drag you out, like, "Yep, put her in basket." Then that's what we used to do the whole way around. Like we'd just get on the shelves, like we like the kids, like sitting on the shelf, like I'm sitting in the toilet rolls on the shelf like this, like, "Mum, pick me."
Idiot.
What is wrong with us? Oh, next question. Oh, I like this. This is a possibility as well. Your bestie calls and says they've been arrested. What would you assume it was for? And equally, can I just say, we're both likely to be arrested. We're the same when it comes to stuff like this. All right, I've been arrested. Bestie, I've been arrested. Help.
I'd say you got into like a bar fight.
Yeah, I'm not backing down to no one.
No, but like I think like you'd do it in
Jokes,
defense of
Millie, don't
like
fight.
your family or your friends. Like
Yeah.
you'd be. Do you remember your 30th birthday?
Yeah. Should we tell the story?
We were talking about that the other day.
Should we tell it?
Yeah, go on.
Right. And listen, I'm not a hooligan. I just want to put that out there. But if you harm my friends or my family, I'm coming for you. I don't fear no one. So it's Millie's 30th. We've got this nice little surprise 30th party. We're down, like we're in this bar, and we've got like the lower section. You have to like walk like a slight decline, I'd say, to the lower section. And anyway, imagine the bar's here, Rach is facing me, and I'm looking up towards the bar, and I'm stood there, and I see this fella and his missus, and he keeps looking down all the time, and so I'm like, "You're looking at," like, keeps staring. And I don't like people that stare, because I'm like, "Hi, like, do you want anything?" And then he came down, and I said, "Sorry, mate, it's a private function. You're gonna have to leave." He did it again. I said, "Sorry, mate, I've told you twice now. You're gonna have to leave. Like, it's a private function." Thank God for AJ on this night, by the way. That's my best friend. Thank God for a lot of people. Anyway, out of nowhere, me and Rach are chatting. Boom! This glass just smashes literally right beside Rach, right in front of me. Glass shatters everywhere. I better tell you, my dad were off like a whippet. Luckily, he had his, as he says, lucky I had my party shoes and I slipped.
I remember your sister running after him and just like jumped on him, like grabbed him like a bear to try and pull him back, and he just didn't move.
Literally, but I just think one totally unnecessary behaviour. Like you've just launched a glass at two women that literally could have hit me in the face, and it shattered right beside you. So one,
It was like right by my
pissed
foot.
at
I was like,
yeah, it's smashed next to you, so I'm fuming. And secondly, I knew you was trying to cause trouble because you've come down twice. Anyway, everyone just were off like whippets, like nearly pulled the damn hamstring. But yeah, that was people just love to try and get reactions. But yeah, I'm not.
that
I don't
actually
like
sounded
stuff
like the glass smashing at my foot.
yeah, that was literally an example. But I don't like stuff like that. But equally, if you put my friends and family in danger, then mate, Mike Tyson's coming out.
Well, what do you think I'd get arrested for?
Oh,
I'm a good citizen.
me and Rach like fire and ice. Yeah, I'm the fire. Rach is the ice, and which she like. Sometimes I heat her up, and sometimes she soothes me.
To be fair, though, I can be very fiery, so I think
don't
it's just you I
actually.
keep my
Yeah,
cool.
I was going to say it's probably only me that's seen that fiery side. Remember that night out in Leeds?
We're not telling that story. Right, on that
We're
note,
not.
I'm going to take a quick break and we'll be back shortly.
Welcome back, guys. Second part of the questions. Here we go.
But before we start the questions, Millie, what did you think of the Super Bowl and the halftime show?
Yeah, I did watch the Super Bowl. I watched the whole thing actually.
That's nuts.
and-
It's on so late.
I know. I only
the
had 3
Bills were
hours sleep
playing,
last night.
do you know what? Yesterday,
You want to know why I didn't sleep? Because I was in so much pain.
if I actually wore my Bills hoodie yesterday, just
Did
because I was like angry that we weren't in it. But
It didn't feel right. Chiefs not been in it though.
I didn't want to stay up because I wasn't right fussed about Seahawks against Patriots.
It was a bit of a different Super Bowl, to be honest, because Seahawks were just dead defensive, and I think it's something that they've been amazing at, like super defensive, just completely shut teams down, and that is literally what they did. Like, it's such a low scoring like Super Bowl. It was pretty much one sided, but it was still good to watch. Like, atmosphere sick. We have to go to Super Bowl. It's on our list. We
I can't
have to
afford
go.
one. They're so expensive.
Best thing, we'll figure it out.
start
if, it's the
GoFundMe.
last, if it's the last thing we do, we have to go to Super Bowl. Halftime performance. The next one, we are going.
Yeah, maybe if there is ever a moment when it's Bills v Chiefs, we're going.
Chiefs, baby!
No, you suck this year.
Right, anyway, back into the questions. Let's go. Oh, 1 pillow or 2 pillows when you sleep?
1.
2, and I have it in the shape of V.
Oh, you're weird, man.
Excuse me?
I start with 2 pillows while I'm watching telly and I'm drifting off, and then I slide the bottom one out.
No, see, I can't sleep flat, and everyone says, oh, it's bad for your neck. No, it's bad for my sleep if I don't have 2, and I have to put them like this, and then I just go right in the middle. Do you know I used to do that as a kid, though, when I was really poorly with my asthma and my whooping cough? That's why it's always like, maybe it's like a comfort thing. Maybe it's not even anything to do with sleep. I just like it. My mum bought me this like V-shaped pillow. I think you can get it for like when you're pregnant now as well.
I think I know what you mean.
Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I had that as a kid when I was really poorly. But yeah, 2 pillows all day.
What's a weird food combo you like?
I don't know if it's weird, but if I'm ever going back home to my nan's, I like a ham sandwich and I like it with ketchup and crisps on.
That is weird, but I would be very
Salt and
open
vinegar
to
crisp,
trying it.
Walker's. Has to be Walker's, already salted. Salt and vinegar, already salted. Ham, butter on both sides of the bread, ketchup, banging.
I'll have to try it when I come up to your nan's.
Yeah. Granny Margaret, Rachel's coming up. She wants a ham sandwich.
Make us a ham butter, Granny. What's
yours?
Weird food combo? I think like I could come back to you next week and think of loads because I do have like a lot of them, but I just can't think
You can
now.
tag us. You can do a post whenever you feel like you're going to have one of them moments. Tag us.
You know, like when people say chips and gravy, could you have cheesy chips and gravy?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I think people think that's weird, but banging.
I do cheesy mashed potatoes sometimes.
Yeah,
Like
banging.
when I'm like whisking it, I'll put cheese in the potato. It's cheesy mash.
Banging.
And then I'd still put gravy
love
on.
that.
Oof, so good.
Absolutely
So
love that.
good.
I'll have a think, but there is loads because I always think to myself, like, I bet people think I'm fucking weird. Okay, next question.
Oh, I've just seen one that's giving me the ick.
Was it about a dog?
No, do you wear shoes in your house?
Oh.
No. Get them off. Put your slippers
No,
on.
yeah. I mean,
Dirty.
I am guilty of if I'm quickly rushing in and need to grab something.
Yeah, but
I'll
if
have
it's
my
my
shoes on.
house, I can do what I want, but I don't want anyone else doing it.
No. So no, the answer is, but okay. My dog has an issue with humping people's legs. Do you know how I can stop it? Now, I'm not a qualified dog trainer because, and equally, if you know anything about Louis, the other day, right, he went through like a mad humping phase where he was just like, it had to be every night. Like every night it came out and he was having the time of his life to anything. But
Disgusting,
the other night,
Louis.
I was lying in bed, right? I was on my own. Dexy this side, Louis this side, and he wouldn't settle. He was up, he was down, he was up, he was down. He was crying at the end of the bed. We wanted to get out the door. I was like, "What is wrong with you?" Like, usually he gets in bed, falls asleep. So I went. He come close to me. I'm stroking his head. As soon as I've put my hand on his head, he's jumped and clawed around my arm. And he absolutely
No.
I was like, "Get off!"
Disgusting.
Obviously, he just wouldn't settle because he needed. I was like, "Get off me now, son." So no, if anyone does have an idea of how to stop it, please tell me. But I think
it's
just
different from
normal.
bitches to dogs as well, because Hera does it when she's about to come in season.
Sweet, Dexy humps the air. She'll just start
It's
doing it mid-air. The other
disgusting.
day, she tried to get him, but he's never done it to her. So I'm like, wrong way round, guys. Wrong way round.
Ugh. Right, last couple questions, guys. Do your dogs sleep on your bed at night? No,
Yeah,
mine
both
have
of
the
mine
whole
do.
of the living room. Mine only don't though, because it's bad for my sausage dogs to be going up 2 flights of stairs for the back. So for health reasons, they stay downstairs and they have the whole of the settee and the bed.
Dexy has always stayed in my bed because when I lived alone and stuff, like I just wanted that comfort and like I wanted it there. And then when I got Louis, I tried to keep him downstairs and it was just like mayhem. It was howling all night and I was just like, I don't actually want him to be down there. Like I love him. I want to cuddle him. So let's bring him up. He's actually they're both really good, but the problem is like, they've both got beds in my room, but they want to be like, they both want to touch you. So they actually physically have to be like pressed against your leg so you can't move. But the problem I've got is that if Louis even moves a smidge, Dexy's like, "Arr." In the middle of the night, I'm like, there's a fight at 4:00 in the morning.
Oh my God.
So, but Dexy's good. Like, I can tell Dexy, like, get in your bed and she'll go in bed all night happily.
Aw.
But Louis won't. Louis has to be.
Mine like it when I have random nights, like last night I slept downstairs. Like Elsa has to be like here. And I'm
Oh,
like,
that's
your breath
really
stinks.
cute.
She's like breathing on me, but it's so cute because she's like, she nuzzles like her head right into my neck.
That's really, really sweet.
Right, Bestie, do you want to do the final question?
Yeah, the last question is from Bella and it said, if you were a sweet, what would you be and why? And that's
This is
giving
just
the
reminding
ick
me of Love
because
Island.
Sean, yeah. And he's winding me off the clock. Him and Lucinda.
No! Get off the show!
Get out.
off! Get off! You know, if they were sweets, they'd be them sour ones because that's how they've been acting.
It's good TV though. I didn't want them to go because it's quite good TV.
Great TV. Right, anyway, back to the question. If you were a sweet, what would you be? I think
Well,
I'd be like a bonbon because I'm a bit stubborn. But once you break through my walls, I'm soft and can be quite sweet.
I would say my favourite sweet, like the fat strawberry pencils with sugar on the outside, banging.
Yeah.
I'll just say that because I like them the best.
Nice though.
I love doing Q&A today. I thought that was really fun. We've
it
not
was
had it
really,
for a while.
really
It was
nice.
quite
Thank you guys for all your questions. We've absolutely loved it. We are going to make sure we've got a good blend of guests and Q&As because we love doing both and we hope you guys enjoy it too. Keep sending your questions in. Keep watching our episodes. We appreciate all the love and support. We will see you soon.
See you later.
Bye.